What's up, guys? This is Shivo from Shivo Plays, and today we are playing some PokeMMO. And again with me is Frank.
Yes, indeed.
So last time we fought Brock twice, and I won the second time. Our Charmander evolved up to a Charmeleon, and I guess we were just leveling. My Pidgey is up to level 8, I think. Yeah, level 8. I just got tired of leveling Pidgey, so we're gonna level Pidgey along the way. Charmeleon is level 16. I'm pretty sure that's what he
No,
was.
Pidgey.
What are you doing?
Don't ask questions.
Alright. So next up, I think, is Mount Moon? Is that what it's called?
Yep, where you get the fossils, and there
Yeah,
may or may
yep.
not be a couple Team Rocket members here or there.
Yep. And I'm going to do it right, I guess.
And go through all the trainers.
Well, I won't do it as right as I can until I get really bored of fighting them.
Psh, you gotta get the XP, bruh.
I
That's just how it
mean,
works.
I'm not saying there's more than enough XP to go around, but there is. Ooh.
Yeah. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking, internally.
So I'm gonna start out with my Pidgey here. See if I can. Okay, never mind. We're switching out Pokemon to the Charmeleon. Pidgey didn't stand a chance against other Pidgey.
Oh my.
Charmeleon will one hit. I don't know why these trainers are so low level. You can't get here until you beat a level 14 Onyx. So
True, but I think the idea is that you would have a relatively even level team.
okay, yeah. You
Rock
wouldn't have one,
is one that's like overpowered. And
right?
like obviously they designed the game so that Rock is weak to both water and grass.
Mm-hmm.
So it just works out that that's how it's supposed to be done or whatever. You just picked hard mode, bro.
Yeah, that is very true. I'm not excited about going against Misty. I have nothing that can go against Misty. I'm not gonna find anything in this cave either.
Well, to be fair, Pidgey could stand a chance. You also might run into something in that cave. Did you not get a Pikachu when you were in Viridian?
No, I can never find one.
Yeah, I only ran into one, I think.
Yeah, same. I destroyed it with a Pidgey.
Yeah, I think I accidentally did it with Pineco, and I was like, no. But, that's the thing.
Yep. So, what level are you now?
I am. I may or may not have been doing some extracurricular playing. So I'm pretty decently high.
How
I
many badges
think
do you have?
I have beaten Misty and Surge.
Okay, so you're still
So
ahead.
I am, but at current I'm just running around. A little while ago, right before we started recording, we ran into this guy that we just followed around for a while. That was good times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, there's Pokemon in this cave.
Zubat.
No, it's a Geodude.
I'm surprised. The Surge should be an easy one. After Misty and Brock, for me at least.
Oh yeah.
Because he's electric, and I can just pick up a Geodude or a Diglett or something in this cave that we're about to go in.
Very
And
true.
dominate him.
Yeah. Um Surge was admittedly a bit of a challenge for me. Um, I ended up walloping him pretty well, I think. But I couldn't really use my war turtle because, electric.
Mm-hmm. I just realized I'm not having any sound on PokeMMO. Let me turn that up.
Technical difficulties.
There we go. Alright.
I think
Much better.
I think I missed an item in this cave. Mount Moon. Ah, yes, I did. What'd it be? Oh, that's cool. Wonder what it is. And a trainer. And an ether.
I missed a lot.
Evidently. A whole portion of this cave.
That's usually one of the caves I like to just get straight through.
It's a tough one to be coming right off of Brock, and even though you have a Pokemon Center right outside, it's not really easy. I mean, it cannot be asserted that this is an easy dungeon.
Yeah. Well, there's just so many Pokemon.
Yep.
It's really hard to get through. So let's talk metagame a little bit. Just for some hypotheticals.
Alright.
So, I did some research outside of recording about, natures and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I misspoke last time. Apparently natures are, they don't determine your base. That's IVs that are your base.
Right.
Nature gives you boosts in certain things, and they take away from certain things. Like some will give you a bonus in special attack, which is like fire, electric, etc.
Yep.
But they'll decrease, your special defense or something like that.
Yep. There are, I think, 16 natures, something like that.
Mm.
And there's one for just about every conceivable plus and minus combination. There's even a couple that don't actually have any detriments or benefits.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And those are okay, but what you're going to want to do in terms of metaing these games is you wind up with a number of different ways you can run Pokemon. For example, Hunter was on. For example, Arcanine can be is capable of being something that's called a physical sweeper, which basically uses more physical type moves to try to one hit KO Pokemon. But Arcanine could also be used as a special sweeper, which would use stuff like flamethrower and some other moves that aren't physical in nature to do more of its damage. And just depending on the way you wanted to take said Arcanine, admittedly, I think its move pool lends it more to be a physical sweeper, but don't quote me on that. Depending on which way you wanted to take your Arcanine, you'd want to look for a specific nature with your Growlithe that you ended up getting. So, like, I think physical sweeper Arcanine is going to be adamant, which is actually one of the rarer natures.
Do you know what the rarest one is?
Well, technically speaking, I'm pretty sure that there isn't an actual, like, rarest nature, but there are natures that show up less often. For example, Adamant, which is the nature that you would use for a physical Arcanine sweeper, is one of the... I was doing some breeding for a different Pokemon in Black and White this weekend, and out of the 50 or so Pokemon that I was able to breed towards this perfect nature or whatever, I only ended up with one adamant nature out of 50 or 60 eggs.
Wow.
But I also only ended up with, and there were natures that I would see more often than not, but there were a couple that I only came across once or twice. And so I assume that those are going to be the natures that you like the best. For example, Adamant is the one that gives you attack and takes away special attack, I think.
Right.
So that is apparently one of the rarer natures, or one of the natures you don't see all that often.
Okay.
But just a little bit of insight. Unfortunately, we can't really do a lot of metagaming
Right.
for this game, simply because we can't breed here.
Right. They don't have their Pokemon Center up and working yet. Hopefully that'll happen before we actually get to that point, or before I actually get to that point. Frank's already at that point.
Yep.
But hopefully I can get there, and hopefully they'll have that up and running at that point. You know, the reason you need the that, I guess, Pokecenter. No, it's not Pokecenter. What's it called?
The daycare?
Daycare. There we go. Yeah, the reason you need it is mainly for natures and IVs.
Yep.
You want to breed until you get the nature you want, and then breed for your IVs, which again, you have a maximum of 31 points per. And I think you can get 3 31s.
The way it works is you can get 6 31s, so you can get a 31 IV in all of your stats, but the chance is something like 0.02 or something.
Wow.
So it ends up that it's going to be 1 in every like 1,025 eggs or something is a completely perfect starter Pokemon. And that's also, not only would you, if you were really going for it, not only would you have to get a 31 in all of your IV started Pokemon, you'd also have to get the right nature. And so, like, the odds of getting both the right nature and the 6 31s is absolutely astronomical.
That's so. What is a good? Is it good just to aim for one?
Well, the way that I've been doing it is that I have looked for the specific stat that I wanted, like I was doing Haxorus, which is a physical sweeper. So I was looking for attack. Another important speed on a Haxorus, if you're gonna do physical sweeping, is speed. So I also looked for speed. And so I actually ended up with 3 31s on the final Haxorus, or Axu, that I bred, which Axu is the lower evolution for Haxorus. But I ended up with speed as one of my IVs. I ended up with attack as one of my IVs. And then, kind of ironically, special defense, which special defense is actually the least useful stat on a Haxorus. So take that for what you will. But
Ooh, a Jigglypuff.
make it sing to people.
I might try to catch it.
What is that Pokemon? He's got something. Oh, it's a Raichu. Shiny.
No. Okay, good. Jigglypuff tried to put me to sleep.
Ugh, sleeping. It's the worst.
No. Alright, do I have any? Sweet. Nope. I did not catch it.
Disappoint.
You can tell instantly because they don't have a almost caught animation yet, so it just goes straight into the missed.
Interesting.
I'm actually about to head into Mount Moon. I just wanted to. I remember there being something in this patch of grass.
Yes, there are Jigglypuffs. That's where I caught my Clefairy that I have now. There's also some other potentially rare stuff, I think. But I'm not 100% sure.
There it is. Got a Jigglypuff. Alright. Is it Mankey? Are the Mankeys in here? I was thinking that there were, but I'm not sure. I have no idea, actually.
Potentially.
There's Sparrow.
Spearow.
So what are you up to?
I am currently wandering around Celadon, which, for those of you who don't know, is the home of the grass trainer, Erica, for this gym. So, and I'm pretty sure she's the 4th gym. So I'm considering taking her down, but I don't know that I'm powerful enough yet.
Yeah, that's a tough one for you.
It will be
because of your choice.
But I also have my Clefairy is pretty powerful, and so is my Pineco. And I just got an Eevee here in Celadon, who is actually not too bad, but I will really want to, and by not too bad I mean very good. Mm-hmm. But I would really want to Eevee train this Eevee, kind of ironically, I guess. But yes, that is the reason that I'm not going to use him in this.
Like that's the first gym I get to that I'm actually okay in.
Oh, you're gonna steamroll in here.
Yeah.
No doubts.
Alright, I'm headed into Mount Moon right now. I'm ready for all the Zubats I can handle.